calling all the women, calling every single mother. Oba, woman, let us unite. Come, mamas, come and save your child. Baby earth is reeling and wailing and needs your tender embrace. Mothers of the universe, Mother Nature's eyes. Ooh, come save your child. Come save your child. I said, come sisters, come and take back your child. This great.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. It's Thursday.
It's been a while.
I know. Hello, Agatha. Welcome.
Yeah, Auntie, I miss you, man.
I know. I miss you too. Oh, yeah. We're still going.
We're still going. One day at a time.
I know. Glad that you're back. Glad that you're feeling better.
Yes,
Missed
thank
you last week.
you.
Hello, everybody. Please share the show. Welcome to GeesBeeCee Women with Words. We're here today. Again, another Thursday. We don't know where Ewa and Michael, where the two of them are, but we're here.
They're still on sabbatical.
Yes. Long, you're going to say what I talked Ewa earlier. You're on a different planet since the birthday now. You are on different planet.
But she's still celebrating.
Yes.
Not this fall.
Yeah, but it's good to be back. This Thursday, of course, we're in the month of October.
Can you believe that?
Yes, we're already in October, and we are in the month of breast cancer awareness.
Yes.
So please go get your exams done, do your self-check, men and women. I saw a video that I wanted to upload and I forgot to upload it. There was some crazy video. I think I shared it on the page where this woman was saying that men should make sure they grab a breast and suck it to help reduce breast cancer.
Oh, I see that one. Okay.
It's on the page. I shared it on the page, and they were saying that's I don't know whether it's scientifically correct. Hello, how are you, Mr. Walker? I don't know if scientifically if it's correct, but she shared and I share on the page, and I know all those people then they're liking that particular stuff.
What?
Said, man,
all the titty sucker.
All the titty sucker. Looking for that little titty story there. But anyway, grab yourself.
Funny you say that. On the news today, they were talking, of course, it is breast cancer awareness, but they were saying that encourage your partners to speak up if they feel anything different. So, it's not a bad thing. It's, we laugh about it, but on a serious note, your partner can also help you with early detection.
Yes, it is the titty month. We're talking titty here, and that's titty for men and women.
Yes, it's time for you to go mash your titty in our machine.
Go mash it.
Yes.
Make sure to check it. Make sure to do everything. But you yourself can also do your breast exam. So welcome everybody. This month is the month, of course, that we always remember Meko. She's doing great. She's doing well.
Yes.
The baby is almost a year old.
He is so cute. Oh my gosh.
Causing a lot of trouble.
Yes.
I saw a video the other day where he had her bra moving around. She said, "Can you put my bra back?" So it's good to be here today. Of course, there's so many things happening in the world. In America, in Liberia, a lot of things happening. At the end of the show, we'll talk a little bit about what's been trending for Liberia. This is the We'll talk a little bit about what's been trending, but today, we're going to be talking to a Liberian designer. This is his second time on the show.
Yes.
He's been here before when he had just started. He's making a lot of progress. Everywhere we go, we hear about him. Even we see
Yep.
weddings and different stuff. So we have Mr. Michael Smith here today.
Yeah.
This is our guest. He's a designer. You see how the man a star include on so much style the man can do. So we're gonna bring our guest on so we can talk with him. He can tell us since he left here what he's been up to. If you have questions for him, if you have questions for myself or Agata, look at this. Let me see what Mr. Walker saying here. I will make sure to consult and conduct several exams to help the cause. Please do that.
It's important.
Grab enough titties and check it out. Okay. So
Very important.
yes, it is the titty month. On a serious note, we have a lot of people that we know, some people that we don't know who are survivors from breast cancer. And we're excited that now they say it's almost like one of the easiest cancer that they can be able to not cure, but they can curtail the worsening symptoms and stop it from progressing. So we're excited that at least science has been able to do that. So welcome our guest, Mr. Michael Smith. How are you?
I'm excellent. How
Welcome,
you doing?
welcome.
See the man say when you see that color, say the man get on how they call that one
It looks like mustard to me.
mustard.
Did I get it right?
I think this is a lime green.
Oh,
Oh,
but
is
it's a mustard to us.
It looks like a mustard green with the
Yeah.
lighting.
I think
But
yeah, maybe they're letting us so yeah. But
Yeah.
it's some kind of green. It's some kind of green, yeah.
Michael is a young man, but I see him with the salt
Oh,
and pepper beer, looking like a silver fox.
there.
So that a new style.
Well, you know how it is. COVID made us to do do a lot of things that take different trends and make different decisions. So
Okay.
we just end up with God giving gifts. So
Look at so you just
right?
launching it.
The man just showing how I man the man eat. You think I smart in the man on there? The man come here with a mustard color. How you call it? I got that salt and pepper beer. How they can
It's
call it?
salt and pepper.
I
Is it a silver fox?
Yeah, you part of the silver.
No. I can't join our silver fox.
You scared?
You're too young.
There are so many people that don't want me to join that. So
but you're too young for it. Said don't even mind no papi then.
That's another thing too. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you here today. Of course, we're very familiar with you. We've worked with you before.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit for those of our audience watching today for the first time who don't know who Michael Smith is, the brand owner, the designer of Demarquez Vous in Canada, is here. Tell us a little bit about who you are.
Thank you so much, Sis Jean. Thank you, Agata, for inviting me for the second time. I really appreciate it. You have no idea what it means to me. You know, like I said before, you guys are always there supporting the culture, pushing the struggle, and that's something that is very important for those of us who take making the effort to, to get the fashion culture going, the fashion trend. It's not easy, but people like you, helping every day to make it easy for us.
Well, Gatra, hold on. I'm gonna call you. I can a designer to put my hand on the side too.
Yeah, cool.
Somebody, you see the designer?
That's a beautiful hat there, Sis Jen.
What are you talking
Anyways,
about,
for those that don't know who I am, my name is Michael Smith. I'm stationed between Canada and America. Basically, it almost like I live in America because 80% of transactions that I conduct is in various states in America. So I'm between America and Canada, but I'm more based in Canada here. And I'm the owner of Demarquez. We started since 2016 of August with a single product, one single product. That's what we started with. And fast forward 2023. We have variety of product. We have a whole catalog. We are doing a lot of things, casual wears, have our own branded shoes, branded tuxedo shirt, like accessories, doing weddings now. So, that's where God has, that's where God has brought us. So I'm really grateful for that.
Awesome. You see, I didn't want to put a bastard business there. People are already connecting us. I'm Marcus Smith from Pastor. They already connect you on that.
Now your cousin,
Yeah, my cousin. Let me press a goose there.
twice removed from your master.
What are you talking about? Well, it's
So this,
good to hear.
so this is the name. This is the
2016.
name Marcus. So, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just want to ask, is it the name Marcus Smith is associated with Bassa?
That's what they
Lower
say.
Buchanan.
Lower Buchanan.
Okay.
Grand Bassa
Okay.
County.
That is it.
Yeah.
You know those Smith people in from Bassa. Anyway, it is good to have you on. It's interesting to know that one thing you said you started this work in 2016. We're now in 2023. And you're here and you're still going. What was the single product that you started with?
We started with the color pen.
Okay.
There was a single color pen that we started with. We designed it for people, for customers to use and hold their shirt collars.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what we started with.
Yeah, I know when you were here the last time, it's like you told us about how you decided. Let's go over again how you decided to become a designer or to start making clothing. I know you told us something about you like dressing business. And how you started, you want to be able to style your own things that you wear. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, actually, the story is this. So I obviously like to carry myself in a certain way. I've always done that. Those who know me from Ghana and Liberia, they know that even back in the day when we were wearing the bed balance and things, everything, like I made sure my bed balance was ironed properly, my shirt collar, everything, were in tight. So my friend know they know me for that. So I was fortunate to travel to Europe, right? I was resettled back in Amsterdam in 2005. And that gave me the opportunity to, travel and see things and see fashion on a whole different level. And, and at that time, I actually needed some products, that I wanted to use for myself that I couldn't find. Like one of them was the shirt collar, wanting to hold your shirt collar in place. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find it. And that's when I came up with the idea that, you know what, if I can find it, then I'll just produce it. There are possibly other people on the market who will want to use this. And I would just come up with it myself. And that's how I designed it. That's how when I integrated into Canada in 2012, that's when I started working on it. And by 2016, we had our first product out, and I just started selling it. And that's where the motivation came from.
Amazing. And to those of you watching and wondering, we're talking to Michael Smith. His brand is Demarquez Vous. He's gone now from a pin to a bow tie to clothing and to shoes. Like designing his own different stuff. He's based in Canada. We talked to him about a year ago around this time when I Googled. It's almost around the same time last year we spoke to him. And actually that was his first time meeting Agatha. And I can tell you, Demarquez Vous dressed some men at Agatha, including Mr. Joseph. At that party, that bow tie was no joke. So the signature for your business is the bow tie. I think I have some pictures here that I would like to show so that people will see how neat it is. I mean, and he has it in different colors. I like this one. Let me see if I have another color. I don't think I have another color, but he has it in different color. There's also a red and stuff. Tell us a little bit about the history, and then we can go to Akata about the bow tie and the design.
Right. So after we came up with the color pin, and I started selling it, based on customers' review, because people started using it, people started purchasing it and using it, and you use it as color pin if they are using a dress shirt, and then they also use it as a tie clip, because that's how I actually marketed it. So you can use it as a collar pin, but if you're not wearing if you want to wear like a necktie, then you can use the pin as a tie clip. So that variety started coming in, and based on customer review, we started modeling the pin in different colors, and then black, gold, silver, rose gold, and then started redesigning it to like make to a short form, like a single button, and then we move from there to double buttons. Now, with that concept in mind, the expansion aspect of it, that's when I started getting reviews from customers. Everything I've been doing basically has been based on customer reviews, on my friends, on families, on people who purchase from me. Oh, but why can't you do this, right? Or why can't you do this? Or why can't you do that, right? And then the bow tie pop up. Someone pop up over, but why don't you make a bow tie? Initially, I was like, there are a lot of bow ties on the market, right? People can buy bow ties from everywhere. Amazon got bow ties and everywhere, right? But then again, I come to think about it, I was like, you know what? The concept of my pin is based on the fact that it wasn't on the market, and I had to create it myself. So that means that even though there are products on the market, then I can also create a bow tie that is unique and exclusive from other products as well. So I needed something in the shape of a butterfly, because it was at that time the butterfly bow tie was still trending. But I also wanted it to be different, because keep in mind my brand name Demarquez Vous, which is originated from a French word, it means stand out in English, right? So I also needed to equate stand out with a bow tie that also makes you stand out while maintaining the brand image, right? And that's how I went to the drawing board. I started drawing from one thing to another. Like I was almost like Dawson that reinvented the vacuum cleaner, right? That said that his vacuum cleaner is the best, just because of the function. So I incorporated that, and I started drawing, and then I came up with the triple layer. It initially didn't look the way it looked physically, but because when you draw it, the drawing is overlapping, right? So it didn't look like this. But again, anytime you do something, you have to see the finished product before you can make decision. When I got the finished product, it was fantastic, and that's how the bow tie was born. And to be honest with you, even though I started with the collar pin, and and I have other products and other new stuff coming out, the bow tie has always been the hottest, the hottest to hottest.
I think the bow tie for me is your signature
Right.
product, because
Right.
that the first time I saw it, who even alerted me to you and your product was Sano kind of in Georgia. He had that bow tie on, and it just stood out for me, and that's how we reached Agata.
So I don't give a lot of reviews unless I truly have experienced the product and customer service.
Right.
So Michael is one of the few people that I've done business with on Facebook or social media that I've taken my time to write an actual review. I say all of this to ask you this question. Your shop must not be a very big shop. Tell us how you managed to provide such excellent customer service and still produce quality product. I don't want to assume this is a one-man show. So you tell us, how does it look behind the scenes?
Hmm.
And how do you survive as a small business?
So that's a very good question, Agata, and thank you for asking that question. It has actually been tough, and that's the reason why I appreciate you asking this question, because it is one thing for you to see what's coming out, and, it's one thing for you to see what's in the physical, and another thing for you to see what's happening in the back end.
Right.
I work continuously nonstop, and yes, it's a one-man show from 2016 until now.
Wow.
Wow.
Right? So I've actually had people reach out to me and want to be partners. Oh, let me give you 20,000 to be partners. Let me give you 10,000 to be partners. It is one thing to give 10,000, 20,000 and lay back, and share profit. But it's also another thing to push the business and have the passion that I have to promote it
Right.
and carry it forward. Right? So yes, it's been a one-man show, and I do everything that you see, from marketing to sales
Wow.
to promotions to shipping to like I do everything, and I'm grateful. I also have one or two friends that have also been in the picture, come in the picture and started helping me to promote. And I really appreciate that. But when it comes to shipping, 2, 3 a.m., up to 3 a.m. every day, communicating with suppliers, looking for new suppliers to have multiple suppliers in my line, and for disappointment. So, if you are starting a business, and you want your business to boom, because obviously there are other people who are in the same business I'm in. There are other
Right.
people who are running their business and doing similar things. But if you want your business to grow and expand and get the traction that I'm getting, customer service obviously is the number one. And you have to understand customer service. And I'm blessed with that because I didn't just start doing business here. I started my first store in Ghana. I was selling stationery for the high school. So I learned from there, and I've also worked in different companies, from financial services to corporations to head office to corporate level. So I understand customer service, and I understand what it means to make a customer satisfied for them to keep coming back,
Right.
right? In collaboration with my education and understanding entrepreneurship and all of that, I incorporate everything into one and try to give the customer the best quality I can give. See, money for me, my philosophy is money is not everything,
No, it's not.
right? Because you can have a customer today and you can lose on that customer. You can lose 100, 200 on that customer, but the referral that our customer is going to give you can bring $1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and that is my mentality. And because of that, that's why I am to where I am today.
It's excellent. Um, I'm looking at some of the questions from Facebook audience, and and we'll ask your questions to Michael. But I do want to just hone in a little bit more on customer service. Someone said, "I am a customer. He's good." And to be a one man show, I can't even imagine. Well, let me rephrase that. I know exactly what that means. Being the creative person, the producing person, the market person, sales, and all of that. So kudos to you. I experience exceptional customer service from you, and for those of you who know me, know that I'm kind of difficult to please. So for me to give you that credit means that you
That's
truly
good.
show up and show
Thank,
out,
thank
and
you so much. Yeah, thank you.
don't stop doing that. So let me go to one of the questions here because I want to make sure people are heard. Someone asked, what is your niche? What colors, fabric, design? Basically, what drives you? How do you come up with your style, your sense of style, fashion? A little your ancestors speak whisper in your ear like they do when I'm cooking. You got that grandma that pass on and says sun blue. What pushes you? What makes you creative?
So yes, I can answer that question. I got it. So the thing is, it will come over easy, and the reason for that is because anything come over easy, right? And that applies to all careers. That applies to all level of business, all subject matters. For me, it comes natural, right? It comes natural. When I look and see what someone is wearing, the moment I look at you and the combination of colors is in my head, I'm like, yeah, this goes with it, this doesn't go with this. So for me, it comes natural. I didn't study that. I didn't study anything, in that direction. It just comes natural to me, and part of it is also the understanding, the opportunity to live in Europe. Because when I was in Europe, I traveled extensively to different countries, and seeing how the people carry themselves there, and how they carry themselves, how they dress, and how basically they look on a daily basis. It also helped me, to be able to know what is good to wear and what is not good to wear. And that's just something I've been going with when it comes to fabrics. the moment I look at the fabric, I don't even have to touch it to know if it is quality or not. And I can just look at it from far away and know if it is quality, and just from looking at the fabric itself. So that's just something that I feel like it's just like a gift, but it's not something that I study or anything like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
One last question. So we've had the collar pin, we've seen the bow ties, we've seen the dressing of the groom and his men. We've seen all of that. What's next? I'm hoping you're gonna say hats because as you can see, Ete got on fedora or whatever it is. But what is next for Demarquez Food?
Um, did you? I also carry casual wears. Have you seen it?
Yes, yes, yes.
So that is one of our exclusive casual wear. I just came up with that, and again, they falls under the same concept because there are lots and lots of casual wear out there, joggers and all of that. But if you want to travel and in something comfortable, something soft, good fabric, good texture, I decided to come up with that because I know that is something that people will benefit from in terms of in the flying. If you fly and the plane can be cold, you can wear that and you'll be comfortable. So that's the exclusive one. And then I also have the luxurious one that is made of actual fabric, like the fabric that people wear from the suit, from an actual suit. That's what I use to sew it. So everything is of high
Oh,
quality.
wow.
So we came up with two different casual wear. So that's what we are selling now, and that's what we are trying to push now. But yes, in the future, and I'm also working on opening a store. So in the future, when it comes to hats, you can see I already like hats, right?
I
So
do.
so yeah, so obviously I'm looking to to get that in the store as well. And I can imagine how it's gonna be like now because I have to sleep over it. But yeah, in the future I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
Quick question, Glendy. Do you have the joggers in women? Because I know
Yeah.
those are unisex,
Yeah, it
right?
comes with
Or
it comes with me as well. Yeah.
okay, great. So for you out there, it's not only men, he's venturing out to female. So if you are interested in the casual wear, and of course, I would totally rock one of those bows. You know,
Yes.
could even do it with a skirt instead of pants, but certainly women can also wear bow ties. So think outside the box when it comes to fashion. As long as it feels good and it looks good to you, I'm of the mindset that go ahead because if you're dressed well, you feel well and you also perform well. You
That's
do
right.
well.
That's right.
Yes. Yes. So someone is asking why didn't you call the business Bluffing Pape or just Michael Smith? Why Demarquez?
Bluffing pattern.
Why not Bluffing Pape?
Well, I don't know how to answer that question. I mean,
I think Michael Smith is already a designer.
Yeah, I think
There
so.
is a
yeah, Michael
designer.
Michael Smith. There's a designer in Michael Smith.
Yes.
But again, like no, I had to come up with a need that, well, I know the person is just playing, but I had to come up with a need that would represent what I was doing. So
Mhm.
obviously, and I don't know if the person is aware that Canada is both English and French. So
Yeah.
if you're looking to get a brand that's going to in the future spread to the
All right.
French side of the country, then you should just give it a name that they can resonate with, right?
All right.
And that was it. That was exactly what I had in mind, and that's what I gave the business Demarquez.
Smart. So
Yeah.
this other question is from Etta, and she says, "What are some of the strategies you have implemented that have kept your business growing?"
Hmm. That's a good question, actually. So one thing that that has really helped me to push my business is customer service. Now I'm going to go strictly to the African community, right? I'm going to just disregard all the white that purchased from me, all the other nationality, but I'm going to go straight to our African community. So most people that are doing business today, when they tell you, oh, first of all, when you place your order with them, you don't hear from them again. That's the first thing. right?
Mm.
The second thing is, and I'm not saying this to like, to talk down on any business because I myself a businessman, but I'm talking about the reality in our community right now, right? Anytime you place an order with somebody, you don't hear from them again, or it would take forever before you get it, and if you get it, it won't be of good quality, you know. So the strategy that I have implemented over the years that has really helped me is providing excellent, top-notch customer service. No matter if I lose or not. Now you ask me why. The reason is because, first of all, in business, everyone want to win, everyone want to make profit, but sometimes you have to lose. And the reason for that is because if I hear Sister Agata saying like, this is one of the Facebook business that I've done business with, and I was really happy. That goes to 50,000 customers,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? That goes to 50,000 customers. If she came on Facebook and said, just forget it, because we're just waiting. All the good thing you can do, it doesn't really count. One bad thing covers everything,
Yep.
right? So if she says, "Oh, I ordered a bow tie from him and it took 2 months," then right away, no one wants to order. So the
Yes.
strategy I have used is working directly with FedEx and UPS. I have a business account with them, and they pick up my package and they ship my package. You get your package within 3 days, maximum 1 week. So it depends on the shipping method you choose. But then you'll be like, but FedEx is expensive. DHL is almost $100. Like UPS, how do you even do it? I split the shipping cost with the customer. I showed her some of the cost of the shipping for the customer. So anyone who ordered from me and I tell you, say, oh, the shipping will be $50, you should understand that from my profit, I'm adding $50, or if the shipping is $100, I'm adding $50. If the shipping is $50, I'm adding $25. I'm adding 50% of the shipping to the customer, charge,
Right.
because I want the customer to get it earlier.
Right.
Now, do I make profit? Sometimes no. Most often yes. If I have customer ordering 8 suits from me and I'm losing $50, I'm fine with that,
Mhm.
right? I'm 100% fine with that, as long as the customer get that suit in time. Because if the customer gets the suit in time, then the customer would tell the other customer, I ordered
Right.
my suit, it took 3 days. And work with Michael. And then the customer will tell the other person, I ordered my shirt, it took only 2 days. Work with Michael. And
Right.
that is one of the strategy I have used. And that took me from there all the way there, because no one will come up and say, I ordered my suit and I didn't receive it,
Mhm.
or I ordered it and I didn't get it on time, or anything from Michael, I didn't get it on time. So I believe that customer service is the one of the most effective strategy that I have used to get my business the way it is today.
Okay. And I think
Awesome.
that has paid off. Let me just give a shout out to you. I can see your Canadian people here watching. Florence Funderson is saying that Michael is also a good dad. That's
Oh,
amazing to
Right,
hear. To
right,
hear, I know Flo. I trust her for her to say that, and it speaks volume about who you are. So we're so proud to be talking to you. Want to branch off a little bit into the wedding stuff, like you're talking about. You're into designer, and I can say, I tell you, I have seen Michael come out of Canada into America and be there and dress the people and stay there with them. Tell us that, because and then you're talking about, just like you said, not every business person should be in it for the money. And
right.
what other customer service would you not want to have somebody you order from come to your wedding to make sure that the things are, I mean, that you have,
right.
even the fitting is right at the wedding. So tell us about how you added. And I want to hear also first, before we go there, someone's having a wedding and they purchase their things, the clothing from you. What's included? Is your traveling to where they are included in the cost? I want to know,
That's a
because
great
you
question.
coming from where Canada, they order clothes from you, and I've seen some of the wedding is from us Liberian people, and I know us. You coming
Okay,
to
so
address us too? That free thing you doing? Mm.
right, so that's a good question, but I'm going to okay. So let me present it. Allow me to present it this way, right?
Okay.
Because the way you thinking, right? Maybe you might have a different perspective if I tell you the reason why I do that.
Okay. Let's
So
hear it.
someone ordered their suits from me. Let's say someone's getting married and they ordered like 10 suits from me. All right. We all know that weddings, you don't joke with it. It's very important. You don't play around with people's weddings. That's one of the most important days in their lives, right? So as I have a package, I have a package structure. If you order all the suits from me, all of the suits, I attend your wedding, I'll be in the dressing room, and I will make sure I dress all the men.
Ooh.
And yes, if anyone have any issue with the suit, we try to figure out and make sure everything fit. And I'm not one of these stores where you buy the suit, ship it to you, everything's on you, that's your business, right? I don't do that. If you order the suits, the bow ties, the tuxedo shirt, lapel pin, pocket square from me, that's also falls under the category. I attend the wedding and I dress all the men. Now, I don't charge them for this.
Hmm.
Let me answer your question. I do not charge them for this. Let me
Wow.
tell you the reason why I don't charge them for this, right? If someone comes to you and give you a one stop, and
Mm.
one stop is like, because I have my branded tuxedo shirt, I have the bow ties, I have the pocket squares, I have the three-piece suit, which one, whatever fabric you are going with, right? And I also have my branded line of shoes. So if you take from head to toe from me, the least I can do, because first of all,
Amazing.
it's gonna be costing you maybe like 850 to like 900 out of for one person,
Mm.
right? The least I can do is attend your wedding and be there for you to make sure that everything goes well, as the fact that you order everything from me.
Wow.
I incorporated that strategy in my packages because one, like I said before, I'm not in the in I'm in this to make money, but money is not everything to it. I'm there also to build relationships, right? And that
Mm.
is key for me. I'm there to build relationship. I'm there to build friendship, but at the same time, while I'm doing this, I'm also there to create a network,
Right.
right? And if you attend anyone's wedding, at that wedding, there are a lot of things that can be said. For me, as we all like, as you can see, I don't joke with people weddings, right? So I make sure all the men looking nice. As you can see, you see how they look. All their suits look very nice on them. And this is the reason why I usually advise the couple to order everything from me so that everyone can look exactly the same,
Hmm.
right?
Uniformity.
So obviously, people attend the wedding, they will ask questions like, "Who did your suit? It's nice, it's beautiful. Who did your suit?" Right? And then right there and then I network.
Yeah.
Introduce myself. I did the suit. If you're getting married, if you know anyone that's getting married, let me know. And you have no idea how many people will take my contacts, right?
Right
So now
there.
let me ask you this question: if I sat home, because almost every wedding I attend, I get at least one or two people saying, "Oh, I'm getting married. I'll
Referral.
contact.
Yeah.
I'm getting married. I'll contact." If I sat home, would I get that?
No, you
Probably
won't.
not.
Mm-mm.
But
Probably not.
let me share something. You said something. I want to highlight this.
Right.
Um, what you're also doing is providing
Right.
Yes.
an experience that men don't usually get.
Right.
Usually, the wedding is all about the bride and her girls. You
That's
have
right.
the hairstylist, you got the makeup artist, you got the maid in waiting, and all of those people tending to the women. It is an exceptional service that you provide for the men.
That's right.
And I think that sets you apart from almost every other wedding suit maker. And I must commend you for that. So
That's
truly
right.
it's an experience
That's
for the
right.
groom and his men.
Yeah.
You can say that. You can say that, Sister Gada, because I'm the only and first person that have ever introduced that, right? And I understand that probably, some people might follow suit, but at the end of the day, I started that, and I'm the only one doing it for now, and
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that because, like you said, it's an experience. Look, almost everyone wedding that I've done, we become friends after that, right?
Yeah.
And that is a big part of it, right? So you build a network, you build a family, you build a community, and that's a good market that has opened up.
Yeah. I really want to highlight again, you talk about this is not just talk, people. I've experienced it, and I don't like to put a lot of my personal stuff up, but I'll say this much. I was in a bind on a Friday night. It was probably about 4 or 5 o'clock around there. I was in a bind. I needed two bow ties, and I needed it before 7 p.m. on Saturday. I received both of them on Saturday by noon. I don't know how he did it. I don't really care how he did it. I am just grateful that he did it. He was able to come through.
Right.
Yes.
So he drove from Canada to Florida. I don't know whether he was on that plane, that FedEx flight. I don't know. But all I knew, I
Yeah.
had a situation, I had a challenge, I had a problem. And I pick up the phone and call the young man, and he delivered. So I'm not saying wait until Friday night to call the man for Saturday. I am just saying the level of customer service
It's excellent.
is exceptional.
Mhm. And just like he said, one of the things that I mean, yes, I've been one of the things I've seen is when the men that I've seen with your bow tie, it just adds something different to their dressing.
Right.
It just makes them look so top notch.
Right.
To the dressing, it's like you're being on when you see those men, like me, I single, I see somebody else looking nice with that bow tie.
Yeah, girl.
I get happy. It can just look so a sweet way. But it's a good thing. Folks, if you're just joining us, you say, hey, God, I gotta talk about my own thing. If you're just joining us, we're talking to Michael Smith of Canada. He's a designer. He's exceptional with his customer service. His website address is www.demarquezvouscp.com. You want to go there. You want to checking out. This man is now into weddings. You see, you can just look at this beautiful. See how these men are beautifully attired. I think I have something else here. Look at this other design. Want to talk a little bit about where these ideas come from. It's just different. It's just like really, really, really different. Look at this
So,
other color.
so can you put the red and the black?
I don't know
The
if I
first,
have
the very first one you put yeah.
The
this
wedding
one.
party?
Okay.
No, the one that I'm wearing, the red tux, the
Oh,
red tux, the red and black tux.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me get there.
Yeah,
This
this
one?
one.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wore this one to Minnesota because I just did a wedding 3 weeks ago to Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wore it. So you asked how do I come up with the idea? So I was just sitting down and I was like, you know what, I got to wear something different to this wedding.
Gotta stand out.
Right.
You
I gotta
market
stand out.
Vous.
I gotta look different. So, and I was just thinking, because if you look at how fashion is going, everything is almost the same. You get up, you wear, like, people just come here with different things. So I'm like, let me try this, and make one side of my lapel with a different color, and then another one with black, and that I can just put over, because I think about Eddie Murphy when he used the Eddie Murphy coming to America, when the older man used I don't know, it was a leopard or what
Shoulder, yes.
on his shoulder there. Yeah, so it was the same concept. I was like, let me try this and see. And when I wore this to the wedding, everyone liked it, and I got orders. As we speak, I got a lot of orders from this. So that's
Nice.
I just sit down and I just envision stuff, and I just just design it.
Okay.
And thankfully, I got good suppliers. That make it happen for me too. So
That's
yeah,
beautiful. There's another suit here.
yeah,
See the design and stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
This suit,
Dietrich Haddon. I know who he is.
that's
He's a
right.
gospel artist.
Yeah, Dietrich Haddon. But this suit I didn't do for Dietrich. But it is the green bow tie he used on it.
Yeah, it's a bow
Okay.
tie. Yes.
Yeah, so
It's a
Dietrich is
bow tie.
wearing my bow tie and my tuxedo shirt.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Look at it. Really,
Right.
really,
So
really,
yeah. So
really
so so Dietrich Haddon. Maybe you can talk about him since I got.
Some boy in
No,
a Christian mood now.
before I became a heathen, no, Dietrich Haddon is a renowned
Yes,
gospel artist. He's
yes,
won several awards, and he's just, I mean, his music is young, is hip, is vibrant, and you can tell by his style, you know.
yes,
So
yes.
I'm not surprised at all. But that whole uh, 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 um this picture, the jacket with the bow tie, and it everything about this look is just dope.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
really really nice.
So
completely.
I was fortunate. I was fortunate when Dietrich hit me up on Instagram. Right. He sent me the message and he said, "Yo, those bow ties are fire."
Uh-huh.
Right. But this right here was his 10th wedding anniversary. Right.
Oh wow.
So and then I look him up and I saw Dietrich Hardy and see this guy's an actor. You know, he's a gospel musician. Like he's a big
Yep.
person. I'm like, wow. I'm
Start,
like,
He's
if
start,
out
this,
start
there.
standing across street.
yeah, I'm like, if this guy can reach out to me, right? Then
Yes,
I ready pat my spot and pat myself on the back, like you ready, give God the praise, right? So yeah, so he used the bow tie. I'm very grateful, and he also tagged me in it on Instagram as well. So
that's
Very
really
beautiful.
nice.
appreciate that. Yeah.
That's
Very
really,
nice.
really beautiful. So tell us about well, we already said, you said there are other things that you're moving into. Tell us about, are you thinking about wedding gowns?
Wedding gowns, not really, because already dealing with the men is already tedious.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Because like I have to getting all of their measurements and fittings and all this. It's already too much time, and I'm alone for now.
Yes.
right.
So maybe when I get a store in the future, and I could incorporate that, but it's a different
Mhm.
section, but and different person going to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with that because I know that women that get trouble. So
Well, let's try and let's move away from weddings for a little bit.
right,
Mhm.
Young men are into suits now, and
yeah,
prom is coming.
right,
So if you're out there, you have a young man, and he's getting ready for prom or whatever it is, that those different dinners that they go to. It will be nice for a young man to be dressed by you. I encourage people to. I don't have any sons, but to see a young man well dressed. I go to a lot of musical events where I see young men performing, and they're in just a shirt and slacks. How dope would that be to have him suit up, you know, and doing his thing? So when you're looking for suits for your sons, don't go rent a tux. They don't fit well. They don't look well. They really look like they're rented.
right.
So
Yes.
that will be another market. I mean, I know prom is a huge thing in the States. I don't know if it's so in Canada, but I know people spend a lot of dough on prom.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
Another thing, I know you haven't asked me this question, but something I want to touch on, and it's very important, is price point.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right, price point, because in our community a lot of people complain about, oh, it's expensive, it's this, is that. The reason why we get a lot of weddings, and I'm completely booked for next year basically, is
Nice.
is because is because we provide the same quality or even higher for a better price point. So a suit that someone would be selling $1,500, you know we can probably cut that into three.
Hmm.
So just
Wow.
imagine, right? So just imagine, like, you can't, and I'm talking about custom made. I'm talking about tailor made,
Hmm.
right? Because it's one thing for you to go to Zara or the or store and pick a tip top tailor, and or maybe most of them goes to how you call it, men warehouse,
Mhm.
Hmm.
and pick up a suit for like 350, four
Three,
hundred,
$400.
right?
Yep.
But that price is a little bit higher than mine off the shelf price, which is like 299,
Right.
right? And if it's three-piece actual tuxedo, 350. That, but that is for you. You're not renting it, you know. And if you get a custom made, like tailor made, you over just over 500. So that's the reason why most people,
That's
they-
very reasonable.
right? And people have different body shape, different body type. You know, you can not all the suit you can order from the store and it will just fit you, you
Right.
know, the way you want it to fit. If your arm is long, the sleeve is going to be long, and then the jacket is big for you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, or if you order 44, the jacket fit you good, the pants is short, you know. So
Yeah.
so that's where we come in. Demarquez Vous is there to make sure you get a good quality tuxedo, tailor made for you, for similar price that you even go and buy a suit in the store.
That's extremely reasonable
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
I've
right.
paid upwards of $2,000 for
There
one
you go.
suit. So,
I could give you 3 suits out of that.
yep. Yep.
Right.
So
So that's a
yeah,
difference. And we are getting the suits from the same place, Europe.
of
You know,
course.
so you
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
So we're it's good to talk to you. It's good to see the progress that you've made. Of course, someone is Caroline is saying here, my wedding dress will be her first project for women. You never know that. Of course, when I tell you to make my dress, you make my dress. I will get in a hard time.
That's tempting.
But before we wrap up, let's talk a little bit more about the casual wear. What
Right.
colors do you have? What are the price points?
Yeah,
Is
there are other colors.
female
I just didn't
different from male
Yeah.
or
So
the unisex?
are you able to put on the website maybe?
I don't know if I can, but let me see. Well, you keep talking. Let me see if I can do that.
Right.
Hold on.
So for the casual wear, I have it for both men and women.
Okay.
And I have basically 4 or 5 colors. So that will be
Oh, cool.
so that's the tail, the green. I have the coffee brown, and I have the burgundy. So a man can use it, and women can use it. This one that is that is showing up right now.
Mhm.
It comes in 4 colors, and that would be this burgundy. It comes in black. It comes in a burnt orange, and it's going to come in and green. It's going to come in green. But you can also uh, 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 you can also tell me which color you want, and I can also make it as well. So basically, I can
Okay.
make a custom casual wear for you,
Okay.
right? So that's what we are doing now. The casual wear is really good, and this one I'm wearing right now is really really good for the winter coming up. Yeah, so
Cool.
that's what we're going to start pushing.
I'm trying, but I don't know.
So I'm gonna need a
Here we go.
All right, yeah, and then you can minimize that other. You can minimize that picture.
you still have his picture up.
You can you can minimize my picture.
Enter triangle.
I'm trying with it here today. That small thing on here.
I know.
Hold on 1 second. How many I seen the picture here? Which one you talking about? Like this here?
His picture.
My
Oh.
picture is still on the screen. Yeah, the one that I'm in the
Okay,
burgundy. I'm in the burgundy. Yeah, there you go.
All
There
right.
you go.
And then now you see the right hand side with the little white, the white circle
Here,
on the
where?
upper right hand side on the website there.
Hold on. Little circle. Wait a minute.
It's for me. I'm looking at it. It's on my left hand side, but for you, I think it should be on the right hand side.
Is it the one that has 500 in it?
That's right. You can click on that, and then you can go to women.
Hold on. Before I can't post on the SEO.
I hope
No,
you be
the
all-
Margot Vu, because I minimize it now. I don't know how. Okay, full screen layout. Hold
Okay,
on.
yeah. So if you even do full screen layout, then you will see the slider. It's going to be sliding. That picture that we're looking at now is supposed to slide left or right, and then that way you will be able to see the women casual wear.
My goodness. Okay, let me go back again to hold on.
Okay, you see it sliding. Just leave it like that. Okay, click the arrow. Yeah, click that arrow. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
There you go. And then
Oh,
click
okay,
on
I
shop.
see
Click
it.
on shop women. Just click on shop women.
Where's the shop women at?
Right there.
Right
Shop
there. Yeah.
women. Okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
All righty. Quick view.
Okay.
See it?
So that's the burgundy.
Nice. Oh, you got a size chart there. That's good.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, we're
I
going
like it.
next.
That's nice.
Yeah. So you can just use the slider to then look at the different ones, or you can just close this one. There's an arrow, right there on the right hand side up there. I'm looking at.
And you also have Afterpay. where they
I
can
have to
break
pay.
up the
Yes,
payments for you. So if you can't
yes.
afford the
So the
Look at
196,
this one.
that's pretty.
right.
That's me.
Yeah, that is you.
That is me.
I like what you said that you made these things because every time I travel, I gotta carry someone a heavy sweater in that plane.
No. The time for that is over. This casual wear now is
Yes.
what we're gonna be using because I wore the burgundy one to go to Minnesota and the plane was cold. I didn't even feel one cold in the plane. So
Ooh, but look at this. I wish there was a way to look at the sides. Look at the line. Good for I gotta them who are athletic. Look at this.
It's
yeah.
nice.
It's really nice. Really,
Nice.
really nice. Amazing. Okay, that's why about to come out to the airplane and start sharing.
Mm.
Well, it's always good talking to you, Michael. Good job.
Right, absolutely.
Very proud
Always a
of you.
pleasure.
Yes.
Well, I got close to the end.
Don't close now.
Okay.
As long as you don't take us to your OnlyFans
All
page,
right.
we're good.
So, folks, we've been talking to Michael Smith, Demarquez Vous. We just went to his website. It's www.demarquezvucp.com. He's a Liberian. He's a Canadian. He's doing big things. He's a designer. I had to come and act like a designer too today with my whatever had this call it here. Filero or Filerio.
Oh, God.
I actually like that hat though.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are
You
you
should
talking
crank it on
about?
the side. And you see trouble. And you see trouble.
But we wish you all the best if you're getting wedding. Like as I said, if you have kids that's going to a prom, if you also looking for casual wear for men and women on the bow tie, we probably will rock. We thinking about Sunday, we probably will rock our bow tie together one day. I'll follow behind after I got that smart designer is playing with her. I got that when she's dressed.
I can see it. Are you kidding me?
Now that fun, Papa. You ever got that dressing?
I
Look at the
can
other
see
one.
it,
That's
sis.
smarty. That's smarty. But anyway, it's been great talking to you.
Yes.
We wish you all the absolute best. Thank you for the customer service that you do. We follow you in your work. We wish you all the very best. Thank you, Michael.
Super proud of
Always
you.
a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You're
Of
welcome.
course.
We'll see you.
All right.
Right.
All righty.
So
Yeah.
y'all watching, y'all please go buy that sweatsuit, but y'all don't buy the white one because that's mine.
There you go. That's
You can buy
hers.
all the other colors.
That's hers. I
It's
like it
mine.
though. It's really nice. And we're already getting into the winter weather.
Yes,
So,
it is getting
yeah.
on your side. It's
Yes.
beautiful on my side.
I know, right?
All
So
the
we
heat
just-
is gone.
Yes. So we're talking to Michael, and he's done well. 2016 just by himself doing his business.
Can
And
you imagine?
every year he's progressing, and that's smart work. Oh,
Now,
imagine
that's
some
not
of
to
the
run
weddings,
this in your
some of
home.
those, some of the wedding they have maybe 12 groom men or 7 or 8, and
Yeah,
you have
they
to
can invite
start
the
for
whole
all of them.
village to be bridesmaid, groomsmen. The
And
whole
that's
village.
the staff for them, make sure everything is right, and then also with the extra, I think the bonus is to have him travel there, and
Yeah.
to make sure that's exceptional customer service.
You know,
So
we
sure
really
that-
need to do better, exposing our artists. I always, even if I see something that I personally will never wear or never buy, I still share it. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yes,
I
yes,
preach this all the time.
yes.
Just share it. You
Mhm.
don't know. I'll tell you a story. We had Evangeline Delaney, from Allison Amber. That's her company's name. And I always reshare her stuff. Some of the stuff beautiful, I purchased them. Some I don't like. It's not my style. I still reshare. I have this lady that I work with, white lady, don't know anything about Liberia. I don't even think she know what Liberia is. But she always see me reshare and reshare. The next thing I know, I see her at work with one of the V-Chic bags.
Mhm.
I'm like, hold up, where you get this from, Mary? She said, girl, I've been looking at you sharing that thing, and I loved it. And she was so happy with the quality of the leather. And, she says she looks forward to me reposting because she loves to see Benji's stuff. So even if you are not buying it or you don't like it, all you have to do is just hit share.
Yeah.
Someone else might like it. and
Yeah.
encourage them to also share.
Yeah.
That's how social media works. That's the beauty of social media. And that's how we can help each other. All of us can go to Liberia and build house, right? All of us can send money every month to Liberia. Excuse me. But what we can do, we can help other Liberians, and in turn, they will be able to help Liberians back home. You have to think about it that way. There's always a connect.
Always a connect. So we've come to the end. I don't even know if I'm interested in that trending topic right now.
No, we got to drop her. Yeah, and I drink my wine already.
Okay. Trending topic this week on in Liberia. So was it yesterday? Day before yesterday was boyfriend's day. Boyfriend day. She said, oh no. And so we see that one of our top government officials had somebody shared a picture of him as the boyfriend, and the person is married. I'm not going to call names here.
The girlfriend married or the male married? Who's married?
The government official is married.
The male.
The male is married, and the girlfriend shared a picture.
Okay.
And saying, this is my boyfriend of 14 years. If somebody wants to know, her boyfriend of 14 years, since it's for everybody, let everybody share their boyfriend. She's sharing her own. And it's been the talk on Facebook. Everybody have chimed in. Subsequently, yesterday, we saw another post where she said, oh, my page was hacked. Whether it was hacked, whether it wasn't hacked, it was difficult. It's left for her in the story. But one of the things I took from it is that men or women, whoever, regardless of the sex that's involved in the extramarital affairs, whatever that partner, that person that you're cheating with does, you have sanctioned it. And I just feel that those men or those women, they empower those people. The fact that you're married and you're dating someone else, and that person is brave enough to post your picture with you, is meaning that what else have you not, what have you been saying about your relationship that they're so brave to do that? That's how I'm looking.
Is it bravery?
I don't know.
Or is it disrespect?
Disrespect, yes, it's disrespect. How could they get to that point of being so disrespectful to your your person and to your relationship, and the fact that you're married, you're already doing something wrong, and then for them to even be so bold to do that, it means that you've encouraged it. So how can you be exempted from such a thing? How?
So here's my 2 cents. If someone is that bold to expose something that should be a secret, that should be shameful, if they're that bold to expose it, then that means the other person may have told them that their marriage isn't a typical marriage. Maybe they have an open marriage. For me, I always say, to each his own. What floats your boat, whatever you want to do it. But don't be mad when others have opinions, because you've brought this out
outside.
Exactly. You've brought your business outside, and humans, we have opinions, and we're going to speak, what we see. So, if you have an open marriage, say, I have an open marriage, my wife know about her, ain't no big deal. Then we'll stop speculating. Maybe we'll talk about you having an open marriage because, that's how human beings are. But if you don't have an open marriage and you allow someone to disrespect your marital home, remember, the internet is, our children are on it. Our parents are on it. Our friends are on it. Your pastors are on it. And I see a lot of these so-called Christians are the ones that are doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that I am. I'm just saying, have a little bit of decency. Respect yourself, male or female. Just respect yourself, because it doesn't look good for anybody involved. not for the girl, not for the man, not for the wife, not for the husband, children involved. Doesn't look good for anybody.
Yeah.
And some people might say, I don't care what people think about me. And maybe that's the case. So again, we'll talk about this for a few days, then move on to the next. So
I'll move on to the next story. I mean, to have been in, and this is according to the picture, it's like they've been in a extramarital affair in a relationship for 14 years. Whether it's true or not true, it's like how you get to be in a relationship with somebody else for 14 years. They're married. And it's almost like you guys don't have the understanding that after 14 years, you say, I'm going to go public. It's like, wow. So who has caused this? I think the man is the reason why we're even talking about it today. It's a story. I mean, yes, maybe the girl has some responsibility, but maybe she's tired too. Our boyfriend did. She wanted to share her boyfriend.
Seriously.
I mean, I don't know. I just know it's a trending topic, and because we're here, we chime in.
Not my monkey, not my circus.
I know, right? All right, folks, that's it for today. We want to thank you for watching. Next week, our guest is a first-time guest on here. This woman, we recently had the pleasure of tasting her food. Bailey's will be here. Antoinette Bailey, she can cook. She will be here from Bailey Caters. She will be here. I mean, we cannot wait to talk to Antoinette. Talking to her. She's stationed in Maryland, USA. But I tell you, she made some kind of egg roll. I still taste it.
Correct, isn't it?
So good.
And our pepper color. I was eating the pepper, and that pepper was hot.
Me, I go near that pepper.
Let me tell you, I was Pakistani that day. I went there and I asked them, "You please pack me some of the fried pepper." Let me tell you, that was correct. That pepper was hot.
So we'll be talking. So if you're here, you're in the area, this is what we want to do. Like Agatha said, you hear about it. Like you watch the show today, share Demarquez stuff, go to his website, share it, help promote him. We also want to say congratulations to TNG. We hear the launch in Liberia was a huge success. Huge success. We're following that TNG Bento. I asked her when she
comes. Don't hurry up and come back home because I want my corner piece bread, okay?
I know, sure. They're showing cornbread, shortbread today. So, folks, we are Liberians. It's time for elections in Liberia. We want to encourage you to go and vote right. Whoever it is, whoever you vote for.
So by the time we come next week,
we will have had a new president.
Wow.
Next week, 12th, we will be here on October 12th. We will know who our president is. Liberia goes to the polls on October 10th.
Yes.
We wish all of the candidates the absolute best. So those of you who traveled for the elections, kudos to you. Country over everything. Safe travels back home to your family, and we thank you for all that you've put forth. Looking forward to a new Liberia, October 11th.
Before we go, really, you brought up a good thing. Let's thank them, because if it wasn't for certain people being on social media, someone like me will never know what's going on in Liberia. Kudos, first of all, to Front Page Africa. I get a lot of my news from my brother Rodney. Front Page Africa. There's Providence TV. There are quite a few other small networks in Liberia that broadcast and share on social media. Kudos to you all. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for sharing, the news on what's going on in Liberia. And then, in addition to that, I want to thank Spoon TV. As much as I give Stanza a hard time, I want to thank him for always bringing us the news, however you may feel about him and what he's accused of. Let's take that aside. But thank you for the Spoon TV. Thank you to Dr. Richardson and all of those who participated. Also, thanks to the Broken Spoons. They formed their own.
The closing argument.
The closing argument. Now, thanks to. There will always be the Broken Spoon to me.
But there's so many networks we can thank. Yeah, we got the closing argument. We have Class Reloaded.
Yes, Class
We have
Reloaded.
SKTV. We
There
have
you go.
Nova Julius.
There you go.
You name it. We have all of you bringing us news
Yes.
from Liberia,
Yes.
and we also chiming in
Exactly.
in the different news.
We are
that we get from
grateful.
Liberia.
Don't
So-
stop. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep sharing the news so Liberians can be informed. Just make sure it's the truth, right?
Yes.
But
So
keep
we wish you
sharing.
all the best. We're looking forward to hearing who our president. President will be the president for all of us. We wish all of the 20 or 21 candidates is safe, a very safe, not safe, safe elections come October 10th, and all of you in Liberia be safe. Peaceful and safe election. We will be watching, we'll be chiming in, we'll be adding some small fun in between the story.
Of course, we'll be adding yeast and salt.
I forgot. Oh, how can I forget? Focus on Liberia is also
Focus on Liberia. There's so many news outlets.
So many networks. Thank you guys. Even Jide Hart from the CDC network, all those people, OKFM that bring us
all of them. We thank y'all. Thank you.
To Daily Observer. We send a shout out to you, all of you, for continuing in the struggle. Continue. We remember you. We thank you for celebrating our country, good or bad. Liberia is all we have.
Liberia, so all of y'all go buy your casual wear and a bow tie. And make sure you call Michael and tell him GeesBeeCee Women with Words send you.
We sent him. Okay, folks, until next week, Thursday, where we'll be talking about food.
That's my favorite thing.
We'll be talking about food. We'll see you all. Y'all have a good week. It's a holiday weekend.
Is it?
Yeah. Is it? Yes, it is. It is a holiday weekend.
Holiday?
Is it Columbus?
Indigenous Day is next week. I thought it was the 11th.
It's a holiday tomorrow because I'm not working. I think it's Columbus. I went to work and I just heard the people talking about, Friday it's Monday. It's a holiday. Monday. Columbus Day is on Monday. So I got the whole.
I don't call it Columbus Day. It's Indigenous Day.
All right, folks. Until next week, Thursday. We'll see you all.